Now, start now with the module 4, lesson 1, which talking about, lesson 2, sorry, which talking about the linear functions. As we said, we have linear equation. Today now we're going to learn about the linear function. The linear function, in this lesson, we're going to identify the linear function. What is the linear function? It's like the linear equation. How we graph the linear function and how we find the domain and the range of the function. As we did in the equations, we learned how to find the domain and the range of the equation from the table or from the graph, how we graph it, and how to see that if it is linear or no. Today we're going to do the same thing, but with the functions. Hello, let's remember now here, what do I mean by the function notation? As we said yesterday, the function notation, like when we said f of x equals 3x plus 1. We said that, how we read it? F of x. And we said that to call the function, we have f, g, h, along a lot of letters. So f of x, where is the input here? Which we have dependent to independent. We have x and y. Where is the input? X. If I put x, I get y. So the function here, it comes like machine. This is the function here. You put x, you get y. You put x, and the answer you get it is the output, which is 3x plus 1, or according to the question. So here is the input, and here is the output. And the domain is the x, and the range is the output or y. As the same as for the equations. Function. We will not solve it. We will put like yesterday. Like if you say, if I told you like f of x is 7x minus 1. This is a function. Then I've asked you f of 1. What you will say? You will substitute 7 times 1 minus 1. 7 times 1, 6. So 7 minus 1, 6 as the last answer. So what does it mean? The input here is 1. And after the function is working, the output is what? 6. And something good. Right. Now, what's the difference between the equality and, the equation and the function? There's something small difference, that equation is used to denote the equality. Like I say, 3x plus 1 equals y. So there's an equality in the equation. But the function, it's more complex than it, because it's going to be about the relation between 2 points. So in order to understand what's the difference between 3x plus y equals 4, that means there's an equality sign. 3x plus y in term, 4 in the other term. This is here an equality we have. But in the function, remember that a function is a relation. So equation for the equality, the function, it's give me relation between the input x and the output y. This is just an extra information. Let's start now for the linear functions. As we have linear equations, we have linear functions. What do I mean by the linear functions? Oh, before that, can you tell me what is the standard form of the linear equation? Ax plus by equals what? Equals c. This is the linear equations of two variables. Why we say linear? Because the degree of x and y is 1. R1, sorry. This was the linear equation. So what about the linear function? The standard form of the linear function is mx plus b, whereas m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So the standard form of the linear function is mx x plus b. M x plus b. M will be the slope. Here I told you they are coefficients, only numbers. A, 3, 4, and but here no. Here the M, it must be the slope, and the B, it must be the y-intercept. So remember, B is the y-intercept, M is the slope. Oh, yes. So the slope times x plus b. This is what? This is the linear function. Why it is linear? Because the degree of x is 1. Y-intercept. Now, here, number 1 in your book. Which of the functions are linear? I will write them here now. The first one, f of x is x squared plus 2x minus 3. The second one, g of x is 3x plus 8. And the third one, h of x, it is 4. Are these examples a functions or no? Number 1, x squared plus 2x minus 3. Is it a function? No. Why no? No, teacher, it's not. Bravo. The power of x here is 2. I told you that the power, it must be 1. Here it's x squared. So is it linear function? No, it's a function. It could be quadratic function. Later on we'll talk about it. But it's not linear. So this one, it's not linear function. The second one, g of x is a 3x plus 8. Is it linear? Serene. Is it linear? Yes, it is linear. Thank you. H of x equals 4. Yes, it's linear. Bravo.
Teacher, why is the last one linear? I don't understand why.
Now, why the last one is linear? If you see here, f of x equals mx plus b, it means that the slope is 0. When the slope is 0, multiply by x, so it's 0. So 0 times x plus 4, you get h of x. So that's why h of x will be linear. Yes. Linear, what do I mean by linear? Linear, it means that the power of x, it must be 1. Here it's x squared. Okay? But do you know what I mean by linear function? And because we have a lot of types, so we have linear function, we have a quadratic, we have cubic functions, we have trigonometric functions, a lot. Okay, so in just today, know what I mean by linear function. This one, it's a quadratic function. Later on, if you have like sine x plus h of x, cotangent, blah, 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 this is trigonometric function. وفي logarithmic function. Okay, so so we have a lot of types of function. Okay, but today we're gonna know what do I mean by the linear function. What you didn't understand? Why? No, this today we start with it. The standard form of the linear function. You must know this is not what it is today. New lesson. F of x, the standard form of the function, f of x is mx plus b. Okay? Mx plus b. Why it is linear? Because the power of x is 1. Type. Look at this case here. X squared plus 2x minus 3. Is it linear? No. Bravo. The third or the second one. 3x plus linear. The last one. It's linear or no? Yes, that's it. Yes. This is the functions. What do you mean by only two? But if it is x cubic, x to the power of 3, it's not linear. If it is only x to the power of 1, it's linear. Other than that, only. Other than that will be not linear. So this is what do I mean by the linear function. It's like the linear equation. The x must be 1. Like then. As I told you now, f of x, its standard is mx plus b. And we call it to slope-intercept form. What do I mean? Now, did you remember that when you can find the slope from the graph? From the graph, from the table. And today we're going to learn how to find the slope from the equation. We learn how to find the slope. We have tables. Okay, we have points in the table. And we find what? We learn how to find the slope. And we have a graph. You remember that? Yeah. We have a graph. We take 2 points and we find the slope. Today now, we're going to learn how we find the slope from the equation. Here, there's no table. There's no graph. There's only equation. How can I find the slope? Look at the first one here. F of x is 2x minus 7. I told you, it is. F of the function is mx plus b. What is the m? Bravo. Bravo. M is a slope. So M is a slope. This is the slope, and this is the y-intercept. Right. Now look at the first one here. 2x minus 7. Where's the slope? 2 only. The coefficient of x. So the slope here is 2. The slope here is 2. So the second one, what is the slope here?
2 over 5.
Negative 2 over 5. And here, it's 2. Yes. Look at here. What is the coefficients? The coefficients of x is negative 2 over 5. So this will be the slope. No. The first one, where is the y-intercept? Negative 7. Bravo. So the y-intercept here is negative 7. The second case, where is the y-intercept? Plus 1. Bravo. It's up to now. So up to now, we learn what do I mean by the linear function and how can I find the slope from the equation. So from the equation, no need to graph, no need to find to draw the table. Just look at it. You can, from the function or the linear function, find the slope and find the y-intercept. This equation. The equation is not like this. The equation didn't give you the slope and the y-intercept.
Teacher, just can you explain the last equation again?
Yeah. What did you say?
Teacher, I said, can you just repeat the last one, the last question?
Negative 2 over 5 plus 1.
No, teacher, the fx equals negative 2 over 5x plus 1.
This one. This one.
Yes, teacher, that one.
Type this one here. F of x is negative 2 over 5x plus 1. I told you now, to know the coefficients. What do I mean by the coefficients of x? Who can tell me? Bravo. The number that is multiplied by x is the coefficients of x. Where is the coefficient of x here? Negative 2 over 5. The number that is multiplied by x, or the coefficients, it is the same as the slope. So the slope will be negative 2 over 5. Now, the y-intercept is b plus b. So what is the value of b here? 1. Is it clear now? Is it clear now? Maria,
Yes, teacher.
is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So up to now, do you have any question? Now, determine the slope of the linear function from the given table and write the linear function in slope-intercept form. Here what do we have? Here we have tables. Okay? We need to write the function in the slope-intercept form, which is f of x equals mx plus b. So what do I need to find from the table? From the beginning. If I want to write the function in the slope standard form, what do I need? Two things. The slope and what? The y-intercept. So to write the function, I need two things, the slope and the y-intercept. So I will come now to number 19. I will find the slope and I will find the y-intercept. Then I will substitute it here to write the function. I will solve number 19, then I will let you solve number 21. Yeah. So first step in number 19. So to write the function, what do I need? The slope and the y-intercept. How do I find the slope if I have a table? Who can remind me? If you have I told you we can find the slope by 3 ways. From functions, from a graph, and from the table. Shuri, sit down. Just a minute. Sit down. Ranim, how do you find the slope? So what is the formula of the slope? Yeah, we talked about it before. Delta. So the slope is delta y over delta x. Yeah, let's take any two values of y. But remember that if you take this y, you must take its x. This y, you must take its x. Yeah, you must take the pair. Which two numbers you want to take? Okay, this pair and -1 and 8. And they give me another one. -3 and 40. Right, now, yalla, find the slope. Delta y, where's y? 8 and 14. Just I want to repeat here that the function علينا. So the slope, or as I told you before, m, you will say that it is delta y over delta x. Yes, Yanim, where is the y? 14 and 8. So it is 14 minus 8 over, where is the x? Hello, how do you know? Where is the corresponding value of x that's related to 14? Yeah, miss, don't write, please. But don't cut me. She choose 14 and 18, okay? Now I want to put x. What is the value of x that corresponds to 14? Negative 3. So remember that. The one that corresponds to 14, which is negative 3, you have to put it at the beginning. And then, what is the number that corresponds with 8? Negative 1. Is it clear? Fine. How do you find the slope? Delta y over delta x. We say that we can find it from the table, from the graph, and from the equation. Here I want to write the slope form of f of x, which is mx plus b. Okay? Now, I need to find the slope in order to write the functions of the form. How can I find the slope? I have a table. From the table, I can find the slope. Okay? What is the formula of the slope? Delta y over delta x. Where is y? I told you yesterday, y, it's the same as f of x. Ranim, choose 14 and 8. Sorry, because seat collaboration. So 14 and 8. She said, I wanted to take 14 at the beginning and 8 at the last, to say 14 minus 8, which to say delta y. Now I need to find delta x. We put the x of 14 and 8. Where's the value of x of that corresponds to 14? Negative 3. You put at the beginning. Where is the value of f of x that is related to 8? Negative 1. Is it clear? Yes. Now, 14 minus 8, Yaranim. 6, bravo. Or negative 3 minus negative 1. See, sometimes if you see two negatives following, it will be positive. So it comes like negative 3 plus 1. Negative 3 plus 1, negative 2. 6 over 2, 3. 6 over 2. No, they are negative or positive. You have to subtract. 6 over 2. Miss, just a minute. Let me continue. 6 over 2. Huh? Wait. 6 over 2. 3. And put the negative sign. So what is the slope here? Negative 3. So what do I need to do now? I will erase m. I will put negative 3 because I already now find it. Is it? Oh. What do you mean? And how, from the beginning or from by dividing or what? 14 minus 8. It's okay. 6 divided by 2. Maybe here we have negative sign. If you divide positive into negative, give you negative. For 1. The up is positive, down is negative. Positive divided by negative, negative. So now instead of writing m, I will write now negative 3. Is it clear? Sure? طيب, yes.
There's no negative or
What did you choose? Okay, so 9 minus 9. لا, say 9 minus 9. Now, then I will find the y-intercept. What do I mean by the y-intercept?
the y-intercept should be the line B.
See, what do I mean? It's okay, but what do I mean by the y-intercept? Y-intercept, it means okay, لا, just a minute. هلا y-intercept, it means x is 0 or y is 0? X is 0. Now I will go to the table here. Where is the value that x is 0? The last one. Where is y? 5. So what does it mean? The y-intercept is what? Grade 7. really حاسس يمكن 3 or 4 بس اللي So, I repeat, what do I mean by the y-intercept? X is 0. Look at the table. Where is x is 0? At y equals what? 5. So that's mean, what is the y-intercept? 5. So I will go back now. I will clear B. And I will write 5. So, it will be negative. Keep it. It's a variable. So, it will be negative 3x plus 5. Is it clear? Now I want to solve number 21. No, 21 at the beginning. Let me see. Come here. ماشي. Okay, حاضر. Yes. I told you write the linear or determine the slope. Or if possible, write the linear function in slope intercept form. No, yes. 0 over 1, 1. طيب, then find the y-intercept. Which is 0? I clear the solution after you finish. 21, call me to check it. Here, I told you y-intercept, it means x is 0. If x is 0, what's the value of y? 5. Okay, bravo. Now write the, okay, now we write the standard form. Okay, 0. The slope is 0. طيب, it's okay. طب write the standard form. You didn't finish. Here, like f of x. So how it will be? Yes, bravo. Yes, true. So I will not write in your book.
True.
Yes, heck. So we'll say next if f equals 9. Yeah, I know, but no, don't خلاص 0 x 0 plus 9, so 9. The final answer is 9. Bravo. يلا continue. So write it as 9. Bravo. أيوة, then say f of x equals 9. لا, final simplify it. 0 times x 0. We now solve number the last one.
Teacher, how I will solve this? Not logic yet.
Why?
0 over 1. How?
0. What is the number that you multiply it? What is the number that you multiply it by 1 give you 0? But 1 over 0 is not logical. Yalla, come here. لا, see, 9, take the y's. 9 minus 9, not 3 minus 9. Repeat it. Delta y, take 2 y's. مش 9, مش this one and this one. 9 and 9 with 3 over 3 minus 2, like this. Keep it as negative 3 divided by 2. Negative 3. Keep it as a fraction. It's okay. No need to divide it. And 0 x plus b. Okay, so yes, f of x equals 9. Bravo. That's the second one. The second one now. يلا. No, see. هي the slope is 0. 0 times x. 0. 0 times x. 0. So it will be 9. أمواج, let her solve. Thank you. Now find this y-intercept. Yes. 0 over 1, 0. Eh? No. What do I mean by 0 divided by 1? What is the number that you multiply it by 1, you get 0? 0. So the answer is 0. Then find the y-intercept. Just a minute. Negative 2. I want to check the start. Negative 2 minus 0 over 2. See. You said negative 2 minus 0.
Yeah.
So you must say 2 minus 6, not 6 minus 2. See, keep it with you. I will come back. Bravo. Yes, correct. Can I write now? Yes. Now I want you to try the standard form. This one. If you find the slope, you find b. Write it here in the standard form. I want to find the y-intercept. If you solve it, look at the yellow here, the yellow fonts. Up. Okay. After I find the slope, I put negative 3 instead of m, and I put 5 instead of b. I want to do it here. Yes. Try. When I said yes, I understand. Try to solve it now. Negative 2 minus 0, 2 minus 6, negative 2. حرية. 2 over 4, it's 2. 2 multiplied by 4 give you 2.
4 divided by 2.
It's half.
Where?
Half.
Show me. 0 minus 2.
Negative 2 over negative 1 over negative 2.
0 minus 2 is
positive half.
2. It says 0 minus 2. Negative 1 over 2.
Negative 2 plus 1, negative 1. 2 minus 4, negative 2. Negative, cancel the negative, so it must be positive.
هاي فكرت 4 minus 2.
هنا it has to be negative 3. Thank you, yes.
Please.
No, it's wrong. Wrong.
كيف wrong?
This is true. But this is okay, this is wrong.
كيف wrong?
Negative 2 plus 1, negative 1. Over negative 2, it's positive half. So it has to be positive half x minus 3.
لك ما صححت يا ستي. Teacher, how am I going to solve this? It's going to be 0.5.
Keep it as 1 over 2. There's no need. 0.5, okay.
Teacher, negative 4 divided by 2.
No, negative 2 divided by negative 4. Okay, now tomorrow I will, sorry, on Wednesday I will solve 21 and 23. Okay, to check your answers. Yes, yeah, Serene. Bravo. Thank you.
-1 over.
Okay, which is positive half x minus 3.
I put it more.
Okay, sorry. Yes, okay. Thank you. Bravo. طب I want to close this one. ايش هذا؟ هلا see. Just a minute.